Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. I had this ready and then I was messing around and lost the file. But somebody needed some help. So if we take the graph paper tool and set it on 20 by 20, okay, and then make your graph paper 20 by 20. So each one of those squares is 1 inch. This was his first question. How can you fill this in faster? So I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool, set on black, and I'm going to fill in every other square on 2 lines. And I'm going to show you how this is going to help. So I'm just doing every other line. Now, if you remember, I made it so each one of these squares is 1 inch. I'm going to set my nudge factor on 2 inches. I can Control D and move, just Control D, Control D. So I just moved them down with the arrow. And then I can get rid of my outline, and I just have a bunch of squares. So that was his first question. I'm going to Control G to group those. His second question is he wanted to fisheye those squares in red and have them sticking off this black. So I'm going to go to Effects and Lens. I've got the circle selected. I'm going to go to Fisheye, and look at that. Now I got to freeze it, and I'm going to nudge it out of the way. Like, let's set my nudge factor on like 10 inches. And I'm going to nudge it out of the way. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to take away the outline. That red outline is going to go away. Now, we really want the white background that's normally on this fisheye, but I want to change the colors to red without having to do much work. So I have to go up to Object and ungroup all, and then grab it and nudge it out of the way. There is always a ghost figure. I don't know what it is. But then we can pick the white and do that. Now we can select all this and make it red. Now we can take the white and put it back. We're going to Control G to group it and nudge it right back over there. And see, we had to make it white, and it'd really be beneficial to have it, kind of like right there. That's why you don't want to make it any bigger or smaller. The other way to do it, let's make a different color. Let's make it that same 7 inches. Or did I make that one 7? It doesn't matter. And then I'm going to make a duplicate and nudge that out of the way. Then I'm going to grab that circle and do a fisheye. And I'm going to go frozen. And then I'm going to nudge out of the way. And I'm going to left click, no outline. I'm going to go to Object. I'm just going to show you another way to do it. I'm going to get rid of that ghost figure. Let's see what it looks like. It's just a circle. Maybe it's the original circle. Well, the original circle we deleted. Now I'm going to take the white, and you can see it's the white background. And now I can select all this, and let's make it blue. Now, instead of using this white background, and because we've nudged, I can move that over. Let me get rid of my fisheye on this side. Let me select both of them, and I'm going to go back minus front. It took away the white. So now I can just nudge this back, and I didn't have to have the white behind the ball because now it's just completely gone. So there's 2 ways to train to thought. The other one's just as easy because you're going to have to break it apart to change the color. That's a pretty cool little graphic. And you could, if you haven't used the fisheye much, you could fisheye quite a bit more. When you go to Lens and fisheye, you can go like to 200, but a lot of times it just doesn't look good because it puts it out of perspective. Wonder if you did it. See, the weird thing about fisheye, you can. a lot of times now, if you try to take that circle and make another fisheye out of it, it won't work. So that really probably looks a little bit better. Let's try 75. So for the one I'm doing it for, this looks more real. So, okay, I didn't freeze it. So let's grab it and freeze it. Move that out of the way, take away the outline, go up to object. Well, you know what? I wonder if I could, let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can't move the outline. Nope. I bet I don't have it breaking apart. Wonder if I can grab the red. Yep. See, that's going to be my outline. I didn't need the second circle. And then take the white out. Well, that's our hidden subject. And then make these, let's go ahead and make it green. And then I can do the same thing. I think I have to move these out of the way when I do the back minus front. Whoa. I didn't have this group together. Control G. I don't know if it's going to work with the two trims. Then I'll go back minus front again and it worked. And then I can group this and nudge it, Control G, then nudge it over, nudge it over, and nudges over. You know what? I think the smaller, well, it's a little bit smaller ball, but the less fisheye kind of looks better. But maybe you could do one of those, you know, if you're going to do three, maybe have one that's a little bit different. That's pretty cool. Hope that helped them a little bit, and thank you for watching.